by now, one of the things that you could be is you could have started to hate towers. It's a possibility.
Oh, yeah.
Or guys in clad armor.
Either one. So,
I want to loot these guys. They have
there
scrolls.
we go.
And those plate armor
You
look
healers,
expensive.
heal people.
Drake.
Alright.
Or everybody.
Perception checks. Because... No?
You get one scroll. It's a scroll of counterspell.
Okay.
Oh, you had one left.
That is from this guy. But when you try to grab anything else, they are extremely hot to the touch. And the first guy you killed, which you got the counter scroll from,
Starts moving again.
No, he doesn't start moving again.
Okay.
Unless you want to give me IDs. I mean,
No.
no, he doesn't start moving again. He basically starts the steam that came from him earlier is getting worse, and all of your reaction to this, roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Also, we only got one scroll because like
does it
one
have
guy.
to be intelligence? Can it be like insight?
One guy didn't use his scroll. The other guys used the scrolls, so that's why you have one scroll.
So why did?
Does it have to be intelligence, or can I roll like insight?
Intelligence.
Oh crap! 7.
19.
Good.
All right. So you have that one scroll of counter.
And by the way, that 16 earlier for Cure Wounds goes to Gumby.
Okay, thanks. It was 16 total?
That's correct.
Okay. Okay, cool. Did you cast it as a level 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And I have a couple of Cure Wounds as well that I can do on people.
So
okay, so my initial
you're
reaction
just
is
tossing around Cure Wounds.
my reaction is get away from the bodies.
And as he says that,
I'll
and
crawl over there.
And as he moves away, you can see the bodies, all of them start to smoke a little bit heavier and heavier. And then what you can see is something kind of weird. There's this corporal hand, kind of like your weapon, Gumby. It's kind of like the same type of shimmering form that you can see. And it comes from the bottom, so from the ground, to each of these knights. So each of these gets their own hand. It's a pretty big hand.
Can we use counterspell on that with the scroll?
Do we recognize it as a spell?
Roll Arcana.
Oh boy. Why don't I have any, like...
Arcana's
I'm a
just
cleric,
intelligence, right?
15. I'm a cleric. I should know Arcana stuff, but I don't.
7.
So the 15 is yours, Boy?
Yeah.
And Thijs is 17. Okay. It is magical in nature. It looks like a spell that
But
perhaps one of you has seen,
Mage
and
hand?
that would be Big B's hand.
Oh. Well, counterspell won't do anything because counterspell is meant to be done during the casting. So
Okay.
if you had to spell magic, that's different.
As this hand comes up, it kind of raises the bodies, and then the fist closes. So the bodies are obscure to you when the fist is closed, and then the hand just disappears back into the ground. And none of these are retraceable.
Great.
Okay.
And this happens within 30 seconds to a minute, and it starts with the guy who was dead first, and then the second and the last one to die.
Okay, I suggest we go downstairs and
What about the torches?
we should take a rest before we try to progress.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do anything with the torches?
Not right now, no.
So
Before we rest, let me use some of my spell slots
I mean, no, we're not taking a long
to
rest.
heal people.
Do I get any kind of like idea like they're going to be back or anything like that, Wrath? Like, do we need to solve this now?
You think. You get whatever you think.
Do we have
Don't-
that house still? That indestructible house?
No.
Nope. That was Yuma.
Oh yeah, that was Yuma.
Mm-hmm.
Useful spell.
Who also died?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
Because Rat didn't like the fact that I could use it.
And now it's me. He's picking on me.
He's also picking on me with my damage.
Which is the only thing keeping us alive, pretty much.
Let's
Alright.
be honest, I think that I've been picking on Toby the most right now.
Oh yeah, true, with the wolves.
And it's funny because I think
Couldn't quite
Toby
kill him.
Toby can be considered one of the weakest because he's so, with our crit rules, he's just so squishy.
Yeah.
Alright,
Very squishy.
do we recognize any of, like, the words or the ruins around the room?
So you were first going to heal, or are you not going to heal?
I want to look
Hello.
around while they're casting spells.
Okay.
Let me heal
I'm just lying
myself.
there in
once.
pain again.
11. Okay, that's pretty much.
With your perception check, you don't really recognize anything special about the runes. They don't seem to pop for you. They don't seem to say anything
I don't
to you.
recognize the script at all.
No, not really. It may be because your vision is a little bit blurry from the sweating you have been doing, but yeah, you're not really going anywhere.
Dolos, there is 16 health for you.
Oh, nice.
11 plus 6. That doesn't equal 16 to me, or is it the 6 and the 10?
No, 10 and 6. The
Okay.
11 was for me.
Ah, okay, of course.
Okay, so half health.
You're
Well-
at 17 right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone
half
take a look and see if you recognize the writing, guys. Just look around the room.
I rolled a
Just,
17.
write it down in my book.
Perception. It's a perception roll?
Yeah, it's perception now, since you're looking at the writing on
10.
the lines.
So if I want to write these lines down, do I have to do perception as well?
You don't have to roll perception to write the lines down. That's more, like we said, sleight of hand.
Yeah, okay.
But then you have nearly the only thing you have done by then is copy them
Yeah, copy.
in some sort of way.
Could be valuable. Or
be.
useful down the road.
19.
So you think you have copied them fairly well. Ty.
Yep.
What you read? It looks like common, but it isn't.
Undercommon.
No, it's also not undercommon. Since he knows undercommon, it looks completely like common. It's in the script of common,
Oh, it's like
But-
an anagram or something.
something like that. It is as if someone wrote these letters down without actually knowing how to make words out of them. So they're like, I'll put an A over here and
Like
a D
random.
over there and an X over here, and yeah, it seems random to you.
Okay, well, I point that out to everyone else.
Okay.
It should be quite easy
So
for me
there
to
are
write
two
it down.
possibilities that I can think of. Then the first is that every word is just every word is just the letters rearranged, and the second possibility is that every letter represents a different letter.
Yeah. That seems like the most likely options.
So
But that only works if Red can actually give us the words or the letters.
Um,
I'd say we go down and take a short rest. What do you guys think?
Sure.
You want to stay here, or
Just
you
a
want to go
short?
down? Yeah, just a short.
Okay.
Sure, okay.
Stay here or go down.
Let's go down.
I
Or
don't
no,
think
let's
I'm
stay
fine with
here.
either.
I think it's safe here.
Okay, we'll stay here and spend an hour, I guess, Wrath.
roll perception checks, and you'll
16.
spend an hour kind of relaxing.
No, 19.
No, 4.
So, Ty and Gumby, the both of you are just
Okay.
sitting. First off, Dolos, you're sitting around against the side of the wall, resting. You have your eyes mostly closed. You feel like crap.
I feel a lot better now.
Gumby feels a little bit better even from the beginning. But Gumby, you are just also kind of sitting. Ty is also kind of sitting. Drake, however, he just doesn't want to sit, really.
I'm fine.
He doesn't feel like it. So he's kind of walking around, and at a moment he comes up here, And he's kind of staring at the wall a little bit, just casually looking around. Not necessarily casually, like actually looking around. And he sees 2 points on either side of the wall where the energy seems to come from.
Okay.
That's what you get right now.
Should I roll an Arcana then?
Yeah, you can roll. Like this initiative was just a general perception. You could roll another perception to check for traps or for that sort of thing. You can roll
Okay, I'll roll
an Arcana
perception.
to see if the thing.
22. And then an Arcana.
I don't
8.
particularly notice. Like I'll be sitting there meditating, praying, and whatnot.
Yeah. So the Arcana is first. So
It's magic.
you are. Yeah, you're interested in it. So you walk closely, look at it. You're kind of like, should I touch it? Should I touch it? Shouldn't touch it.
I'm not gonna
Oops,
touch
touched
it.
You
Okay.
touched it. And it just wobbles a little bit, doesn't do anything. That is when you redirect your attention to the 2 sides. And you see that there is... You're not really a trap guy. You don't know how they work apart from the most basic, here's a tripwire, I walk over the tripwire, trap lands in my face.
Mm-hmm.
But you can recognize a trap and you see one when you're actually pointed at one. And in this case, you recognize some sort of trapping mechanism.
But in mechanical.
Yeah, it is mechanical, but it's extremely deep within the wall. So you wouldn't necessarily get to it from here because of the defensive field. But you can see it through the defensive field.
Okay.
You sadly don't know enough about traps to really know if this is activated, if it's going to activate anything, if it's going to deactivate anything or whatever. You just recognize for like, well, this is intricate. This is interesting.
Okay. And I'm gonna go back and tell everyone what I found.
And I'd like to check out the 2 torches next to me.
Alright. All the torches that you see, that you have seen within the building, they are high torches. They are about man high. So let's say 5 to 6 feet. These 2 are actual small torches. All the torches, including the small ones, are not lit.
I'm looking at these 2 torches since I see Ty so enamored with them.
That's about all you get, really. They're just 2 small torches.
I've had 3 great perception checks. 15, 18, and 17.
Oh, I'll check out the torches too. Why not? Oh!
That's a waste of a 20.
They're probably
at least I
used
don't have
to
to do
light the
anything.
other torches.
Yeah.
I bet we have to light some kind of combination of torches. I don't think it'd be as simple as like lighting all of them.
Well, we can see.
Has an hour gone by yet, Wrath?
Yeah, by now an hour has gone by as you casually kind of looked at things, gone around.
That was my hit die. What's my max health again? Yeah, okay. I
Problem
don't.
of a tank. Max health is so high you don't even care.
I just care when it reaches 0. That was my hit die.
Anyone else? I think most of you have already done your healing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll spend 1 just because. Can I get a
Dolos,
minimum
did
of...
you spend your hit die?
Who?
You, did you spend your hit die?
Oh. I spent 1, so I can do more.
I'm going to spend
how
1 and
many
I
you
only
get?
need 3 and I get 3, so.
I think you only have half of them back, since I think last time you used all of them to get yourself back to
We came in
anything
here
resembling.
with
Good.
full hit die.
I came here with full. I didn't get hit from the vampire, so
Oh yeah, sure, of course. You just left, of course.
yeah.
You just came back to here, so yeah, you have your full hit die, so you can use all your hit die if you want.
How many is that? Oh, that's 2.
5. You have
Uh,
5.
Yeah, I have 5, so I just got a 2 and
You don't have any con bonuses?
no.
That's initiative.
It's still
But
pretty
that's a
bad.
That's initiative. Whoops.
So that's 2 plus 4 plus 2, that's plus 8, so that's about as good as your initiative roll. Which was terrible as well.
There you
there
go.
you go, Nate.
Now you're 16 total. And I
that
think
should
that
be
brings
enough.
you up.
That gives me 33 in total. I can't change it though.
33?
Oh, there it is. It was behind the black.
So you're
33, yeah. Yeah.
I given you 33.
Thanks.
Out of 34, so that's not bad. Go ahead.
Well, I mentioned it, the trap. So Dolos, come over here and check out this trap.
I say I love traps.
I head
Okay.
over there too.
Alright.
I love dismantling them.
Ty, come over here and cast guidance on Dolos so he doesn't die.
I die. No. So
Um,
what do you want me to do?
Look, I point out the trap.
Oh,
So,
you're
because
just
this is
pointing.
a trap, I'm going to give you an advantage on your perception roll to see the trap.
Like that's gonna matter.
I'm also pointing it out. Like, I'm
Yeah,
showing
that's-
him where it
That's the
is.
advantage. So you know where the trap is. This is more not fine. Like,
There we go.
finally.
22 because Ty gave him guidance.
Yeah.
Alright. So this wasn't necessarily to find the trap. This was more of what is this trap going to do. So you look at it, and you know because of Drake that you can sit pretty close. So you're more or less with your face against this wobbly wall. And
Cast
you-
guidance again.
Soft.
You look at the trap, take a very good look at both sides, kind of point at places, like you're thinking out lines, what goes where, etc., etc. And by the end of it, you are thinking that this trap is in an activated position right now. So deactivate it, and this wall goes away fully. The deactivation method is, and technically also the activation method, is within this room, but you cannot sort out where it is exactly and how it works specifically. But you are certain, if you find it within this room, you can deactivate this.
And the trap is just...
No, I just had a really bad idea for how it might be to undo this.
The trap is
I wanna
the
hear
wall itself, yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
the trap is the magical wall.
So if we break down this wall, we're fine.
No.
Well, how
Question
will we break down the wall? If you let
You
the
could
rat...
break down the
waves.
wall, it just takes a while.
Yeah.
20 years
Plus,
later,
None of you actually have weapons that are meant
we have a pickaxe.
to bash things. Well, there you go. You can use the pickaxe. Take a while. For a long time.
I just cast mending on it over and over so that it always has a sharp edge.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought cast mending on the wall. Because that was scary as fuck.
Constantly fixing it.
You're like, whack, whack, whack! We finally got a crack! Yay! Turn
Yeah.
on, high five, turn back around, and it's fixed!
You're like, what the
Troll face.
And you're like casually sitting on the side. Well,
You're just Gumby, just with his arms crossed, and you got the troll face.
it'd be something a halfling would do, though.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Gumby, what was your terrible idea? I want to hear it.
So, do you guys remember in the original Pokemon thing, you used to get to Lieutenant Surge's gym?
Yes.
Oh lord!
It's the garbage cans, and it's always random, and if yeah.
So you have to do one on the outside and then one on the inside.
No, it's random when you enter, but at that point there's a 50-50 shot that it is directly to the left or to the up or to the right or
to the
something
right.
like
So
that.
it's
Yeah.
not 50-50.
Yeah, there was
But
a
if you get it
50-50
wrong, then it
chance.
resets.
Yep,
But at least
it
At least
kills.
it's 50-50.
It absolutely kills Pokemon speedruns for yellow, red, and blue. It
I'm trying to
is-
remember. Don't do the
Oh,
trainers? Yeah, it has to be adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, it
and
was
the
adjacent.
trainers
But in
did
this
say
case,
the
there's
trainers
no
gave you the
adjacency
tips.
stuff. So you'd have to do one out of like the 10 on the outside and then one out of the 10 on the inside.
Well, that's not necessary. I mean, if you take this one I just walked next to, like this one, the adjacency one would be like this
There
one
aren't
or
10,
this
by the
one.
way.
Huh?
There aren't 10.
12.
Simple counting
12.
will.
12.
11 on the inside, isn't it?
1, 2, 3.
Well, I don't know. Let me see. I might be missing.
There's 24 in total, 26 including the 2 on this side. Oh! Oh! I think I figured it out! So if we light the right torch, I bet one of these two go off. Those two light. I'm just throwing that out there.
It's possible.
So those are stuck to the wall?
They are not stuck to the wall. It's more like there's a seating on the wall, and they're just put in there. But you can take them out.
Do you want me to try to light one?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Let's go outside. Everybody outside.
Well, I can just use my cantrip to light it.
They have already seen you.
Who's they?
The torches.
Oh, the torches have seen
Oh, I
us.
don't mean the torches. They've already seen Drake breathe fire, so it's not like.
I'm gonna. Can I try to firebolt more than one at the same time?
Probably not.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one. What happens?
So you firebolt it. It goes on.
Okay. Anything else happen?
No.
Okay, I
on.
firebolt that one.
I also want to point out that none of you from this position can actually see the 2 torches up north.
Okay,
Uh,
I'll walk over here and look at it.
Still nothing happened, but I wanted to make sure.
Okay, and I'm gonna firebolt this.
So that happens. Nothing.
Are they both still lit?
They're both still lit.
I firebolt this one.
It lights. The 2 on the bottom are also, the 2 that you firebolted earlier are also still lit.
Okay, I'll firebolt this one.
Now all 4 of them are lit.
I look at the druid and say, snuff him out.
Okay, I use my druidcraft to snuff them out.
All 4?
Yep.
Alright, all 4 are snuffed out.
Okay, I think you have to figure out the writing. Do we intelligence check it?
The
I wrote it
sites are-
down.
You wrote some of it down. I mean, there's a lot of writing. You wrote it on one piece of it.
Oh.
But, yeah, you want to, know what it says?
Well, I want to figure out the code. Does this go all the way around the writing?
So you want to read what you wrote, right, Dolos? The first little part from
Yeah.
over here?
Yeah?
Alright, this is what you get. This is what it literally says for you.
Who's scone?
Is it only
And
one word?
You could also see the middle one,
Yeah?
and it said that's what it said.
Bed or Deb? I don't think it's an anagram.
Well, yeah, so what do all of them say? Or how all of them spelled out, Wrath?
Can we like write it next to them in the thing? Or do you have- yeah, we
Alright, these 2 are. The first one I give is for the top. The second one is for the bottom of the red and orange light, and I'll go clockwise.
Wait, what? What do you mean top and bottom of the red and orange light? I'm confused.
Like Dolos is doing right now. I think it's Dolos.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, that's the way. You can read these, right?
Yeah.
So the next one is going to be clockwise in the next open space.
Oh, clockwise? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah? And what is it?
That's for the red line, and we have
Lego boat.
Take a boot.
Next one is...
and we have that.
Born Earth.
And then that one for the next red. And next one is
Yeah.
Followed by
Growl.
Tremor. Oh, last one, correction. Sorry.
Yeah, some of these are real words, and some of these are
No,
don't seem to be.
Without the backslash.
Alright.
Intelligence roll, I guess.
What are you rolling for?
How
Figuring
smart
out
you
if
are.
there's any connection.
Okay.
Yeah, my brain short circuited.
It basically did, yeah. He was running, for both of you, he was just running these words by you, and all of you, the two of you at least, are like, what? Toby
Wait, you
is
have
less
plus
brain
4
circuited.
How do you have +4 intelligence?
Who?
If it's a basic intelligence, you may have +2 from the, that should be +1, +3 pad.
Sorry, I was doing a saving throw. My apologies.
Yeah, you don't have you don't have.
It should be
proficiency,
+1.
So
it should
it's
be +1.
10.
Alright then. So, you're slightly less confused, but
The
still
last one
completely
is
confused.
Dolos.
Dolos.
Roll the intelligence.
Of course he's gone.
There it is.
Alright,
And
Dolos knows
we
what to
solve it
do.
immediately.
I'll wait until
I'm
he's
back.
back. Alright, Dolos, you credit your intelligence.
Oh, nice. I just saw it.
You look at these words, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, this makes literally no sense whatsoever.
With the crits.
And
But that's what makes it make sense. Because they
No.
don't make that.
no, it doesn't make sense. And by now, you have read these words, written them down on your little note that you drew the circles, put the notes there with the words, and you're like, I think I've just wasted 10 minutes of my life with doing stuff that does absolutely nothing.
So the words have no meaning?
That's what you think, yeah. The other three guys, however, are still completely focused on the words. They're like, this must mean something. But what? What can it be?
So I'm guessing...
The words are trolling.
Yeah. To throw us off guard or something. Should we...
okay.
I'll suggest we should look for other things
Is
apart from the words and
Is there
the
anything
torches.
written on the walls, Wrath?
Perception check the balls? For specific writing?
There you go,
23.
my-
Dolos, you're convinced there's something written on the wall.
Not me.
Ty, Drake, you
I'm
don't
convinced I
see...
should get glasses.
Ty and Drake, you don't see anything actual written on the wall unless it is in a... in figures that you have never seen before, so in lettering or scripts that you haven't ever seen before. Gumby is kind of confused why everybody's looking at a wall, and he sees scratches, which could mean dwarven runes, but you know, there could also just be scratches in a wall.
Okay, I tried Druidcraft and light the torch in front of me and then look to see if the lettering or the word has changed.
Oh yeah, good one.
You light the one right in front of you. The letters don't change. They are at the same position, same intensity, same everything. They are just
all the words.
slightly easier to read because you lit a torch.
You guys think we should just light all of them?
I know. That's what I was gonna ask. Have you tried lighting all of them?
Perfect.
Okay,
Oh.
let's light them all.
Let's light them all. Ty and I will
You
light them all.
light them all. Nothing happens.
Including these two?
You do light those?
Yep.
Nothing happens. You now have 26 lights.
Okay, let's put all the lights out and then use the torches on the side to light them.
That's what I was thinking. Use one for the outside, one for the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright?
We do that.
Where do you start?
Let's start where it says Gebin, like somewhere here. Maybe that means begin.
Yeah.
Okay. But this
No,
is
the one
just...
down here, beginner.
A beginner?
At the bottom is beginner.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like adjacent of each other. Does that mean anything?
Well, you think the words mean nothing.
Yeah, to you the
That's
words
true.
mean nothing, so you would be like, no.
You should say it wouldn't matter. Okay, we'll try that. Ty and I will go around lighting the torches with the other torches.
Where do you start? What way do you go?
Ty, where do you want to start? Well, should we roll an intelligence check to see if it even matters?
Why not? Why not just start here and start going clockwise?
Clockwise?
Yeah, that makes a good start.
Alright.
I roll a
So
6.
you go... Yeah. By now, for you, Drake is just trying. Kind of like Golf is trying.
I'm like, what?
So, first you do the inner wall, then Ty does the outer wall. All
14.
of them...
That's not gonna be.
All of them
Enough to give me
light
an idea.
one after another. And Gumby, you're just sitting on the side, you're like, I don't think this is gonna do it. And lo and behold, by the time they're done, did nothing.
I'll be praying, asking for guidance. It's like,
Snuff them all out.
You ask for guidance. Boy.
yeah.
Roll a religion check.
Okay. 12.
So, what do you do while praying for guidance?
Literally guidance. Give me a sign, give me guidance of what our first step should be at the very least, or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, what you get is silence, which is kind of expected, because your god doesn't necessarily speak to you with actual words, it's more feelings that you get.
Mm.
But the only feeling that you get is... yeah.
Is
It's
don't die.
well, no, it's more like how should I say this? She kind of feels for you, as in those poor mortals, and more in an idea that you get that you're doing this wrong, which is kind of what you figured out.
Obviously.
You get that your entire thinking of how you're doing this is wrong.
Hmm.
So, the first thing that comes to your mind is words don't mean shit. That's like obvious for you.
So my
Okay.
feeling is confirmed.
Basically.
But apart from that, all you get is kind of a ID.
Mm-hmm.